This is Barbara DeLong, and I painted and channeled the Cosmic Deck of Initiation, which has recently been re-released, along with a handbook that gives detailed instructions on how to use the deck, and most recently, the digital app for those of you who want to use it on your cell phones. Because this is not your ordinary tarot or oracle deck, I thought it important to give you a hint as to the kind of information and material you can get from the deck. While it can, of course, be used for prognostication, its original intent was for those who are on a personal spiritual journey and seeking insight and wisdom that has been carried within for eons of your spirit's journey. The deck enables individuals to become their own master teacher, learning from that which has personally been gathered over time and not following another's teaching or pathway. The spirit's journey is unique unto each individual, so information will always be unique, and the interpretation and application as well will differ. The deck is very personal, and the more you use it, the greater it will serve you. I'm sharing the meaning of one of the cards to give you a hint as to the kind of information they will share with you. For further information, you can go to cosmicdeckofinitiation.com, and the link will follow the meaning of the card. Enjoy and learn. You have drawn the Aries card. You are being drawn into a new phase of development. The focus is on individuality. Be yourself. Know who you are. A first step has been taken. Greater focus on the self and grounding. New beginnings, new aspects coming forward. Be a trailblazer. It's your time to lead. You seem to juggle many different projects at the same time, and this keeps you better focused and energized. Be open and forthright, and speak your truths. If you're working with the pyramid spread, and this card falls in the circle for body and health, it means it's time to take stock and determine what changes should be made within your reality. Time to determine what works best for you and the directions that you have made for yourself. There are going to be shifts in much of your life in the next decade or so, and you may want to position yourself differently in many aspects of your reality. There are going to be changes in how you present yourself in physical and emotional arenas. A new you is emerging, so check the mirror often and make sure the changes are working to your advantage. Changes to the physical are also in the cards, so to speak. You may decide to change and make subtle alterations in diet and clothing choices. All this comes about because of the shifts you have made in your perception of yourself and how you want others to see you. A new feeling of self-confidence is emerging, and you will feel more secure in taking the lead in areas that once you were a follower on. Now you desire to be a leader. Inner work is beginning to manifest, and self-confidence allows you to move into the spotlight that once you hid from. It is best to allow others to suggest that you take the lead. In that way, you are sure you are ready for it. Sometimes your eagerness may put you in position that you are not quite ready for. When others make the call, you can be sure that you are ready. If your card falls in the circle for future, it means making sure that you have inner balance is very important, for there is often the tendency to rush forward without the appropriate preparation. Your enthusiasm for change and new directions is profound, and often you see the end results before you see the steps that are required and your ability to complete them. Your own personal journey is your main focus and the directions you need to flow in. In some respects, there is the aspect of tunnel vision as you focus on the final destination without regard to the challenges you might encounter. You will achieve much, and there will be great satisfaction on your personal journey. Spirit within strives to broaden the perspective and open you to a greater understanding of the connections you have with others. As you broaden your understanding of the interactions you have with others, your ability to share and grow in new areas of expertise broaden, and you spread your wings and take on new awareness. There is new insight as to how the power of the many is stronger than that of the individual. If your card falls in the circle for career and finances, it indicates that looking for new frontiers to conquer is an area that is opening up for you. There is an element of excitement that calls to you, and you seek out directions that have not been opened before. There is a calling to the new and unexplored aspects of old philosophies that whet your appetite for adventure. You search for directions that keep you close to home and find adventure in opening consciousness to deeper aspects with enticing awareness. The new and innovative draw you in and offer you potential for leadership and advancement. While you are drawn to be a trendsetter, you also don't want to stray too far from your comfort zone. Being drawn to the public eye is a comfortable place for you, and speaking to large groups and sharing your wisdoms allows you to expand your confidence in the persona you have created. You need to move around and change your environment often. A cubicle is not for you. This is a time when there is much change going on around you, and you will find that you have your hands in many different projects because of your talents and the desire to be a part of any changes that take place within your environment. Your voice is often heard above the chatter, and you have a calming element in your voice. You are always ready to give your opinion, often before you are asked, but always with good intentions. If your card falls in the circle for the mind, it indicates there is great intellect here, and often it is hidden because you prefer to stay in the shadows and not let others know the depth of your wisdom, knowledge, and insight that you carry within. You are able to find solutions where others haven't looked. What others may consider a brick wall, you see as a challenge and approach it with a relish. Research and books draw you in, and when approaching any new topic, you never do so lightly. Your intellect is constantly hungry for new and interesting information, regardless of the topic. In many ways, your internal library is vast and eclectic, ever looking for new ways to explore and file things away. The knowledge you gather is all focused upon how you can use the information in advancing your progress this lifetime. There is self-focus here, and you use the information to enhance your progress in areas that seem ancient but have insights that apply to the here and the now. As time goes by, you will find that sharing your wisdom actually adds to it, and you will find many that walk the same pathway as you do, at least for a time. There is comfortable adventure as well as you visit ancient areas and draw from the energy that they radiate. At some point in time, the thought and perhaps reality of a book or two could be in your future. If your card falls in the circle for love, it tells you that within this card's energy is that of careful and cautious energy. The aspect of love is one that is shared with caution so that balance is struck on many different levels. Individuality is most important, and the hopes, wishes, and dreams are maintained, even though there is a shared aspect with another. This is a unique quality within this card, and it strives to share and be independent all at the same time. Lifetimes has this card experienced a variety of situations that need not repeating, so there is always caution when relationship is offered. Loyalty is prized and offered, friendship treasured, and lastly, love given. Love is a quality that is sought but often not recognized in another, so friendship usually leads into the recognition of love. There is a peaceful quality here that shares quietly and offers great depth as time proves its worth. There is a balance and quality here as both maintain their own journeys yet share energies as well. If your card falls in the circle for spirit, it tells you that this is a lifetime in which individuality is the focus, the value of the self and the strength of independence. Working on the importance of knowing who you are and the pathway you are intended to walk, while at the same time sharing with another person and interacting without losing your spiritual focus of the lifetime. Sharing but not imposing your goals on another while respecting the goals of the other. It is the true nature of spirit to love and share, to be compassionate and empathetic, and to blend with others. Remembering you are in a human form this lifetime, the goals are a bit different. In many ways, spirit is an observer and has to experience the emotions that accompany love and the balancing that goes along with it, as relationships are experienced. Within this card, there is caution and protection, and the dance of romance takes place, seeking and finding rhythm and balance so that everyone feels loved and not overwhelmed.